but we also like clear messages. We want to know what's expected of us, and we want to have that clarity. If you remember, there's 3 questions that people always ask when they first meet you. Do you care? Can you help me? And can I trust you? And that happens really quick. Remember, we used to think it was 60 to 90 seconds before we had time to get a relationship going with the person that comes in. The actual science says we have 7 seconds. Just 7 seconds because of our unconscious biases. Your brain started putting things together back when you were a baby all the way to where you are today. And those things shape how you think. Every interaction that you ever had, everything that went on, all your observations, your brain has them tucked away, and it's given you a perspective, your worldview, and sometimes you don't even know it. You got to remember this. In a broken world, broken people do broken things. This is a Facebook post from December the 20th, 2015. Some of you in the room may recognize that. You may have seen that post. That's my son. On the 22nd, 2 days later, that's the headlines on the Anniston Star. That's my son. And I could take that and let that define who I am. And it did for a long time. It did. But I also have a growth mindset. I know I can get beyond that mountain. That's a mountain. Everybody has a mountain. There's something that you're looking at that you don't see a way through it. There's something that you're going through that seems too big to get past. We all have them. My mountain happened to be the loss of my son at 29 years old. You can spend as much money as you want to with advertising, marketing to get people to come in your business or get students to come to your university or whatever. But if they don't find a place to belong when they get there and that they feel welcome to come there, they're not going to stay. And so what do we need to do? And by the way, there is hope. I know you're sitting there thinking, gee, Jonathan, thanks for bringing this really positive guy here. I was hoping to get a little uplift before I got out of here, but yeah, that's all doom and gloom. But listen, I am positive about one thing. Unless you do something about it, it ain't going to change. And it starts with you. It starts with the leader. Every day that we get up, we get a breath, a chance, and a choice. God gives us a breath to get up and still live and still walk His creation that He's so generously given us and do the things that He's blessed us with and everything. We ought to be thankful for that breath that He gives us, but He also gives us a chance. He gives us a chance to be something to somebody, to be more than just what we are, to show a little bit of Him through us so that somebody else may be walking through something that's not very good right now, but if they run into us, they're not going to get negativity. They're going to get something encouraging from us, right? And then it becomes your choice. Life is nothing but a series of choices. Choices have consequences, either good or bad. And we can choose to speak life to people or speak death to them. We can choose to be adding value to people or taking value. We can choose to be, as I like to call it, we can be a battery or we can be a vacuum. We can either give power to somebody or we can suck the life out of them.